Welcome in, everyone. Welcome to the Dawning Soul. My name is Melanie Dawn. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm just going to let Spirit decide what the subject is today. I don't have this yearning, burning question. Normally I have like a thought that I work with, and today I have, I'm just going to let the cards talk. Thank you so much. Still working with the elements that I enjoy doing that. So let fire, Spirit, please tell us the messages for today. What do we need to see? This card is the bird feeder. Every tiny action taken in the pursuit of growth is a powerful step in the right direction. Every seed, every thought, every action is in the right direction. And that's an absolute truth. Anytime we study something, anytime we give attention to it, we focus on an act, a thought, an intention, that is definitely growth in the right direction, as long as we're focused on positive things, correct? There's always the reverse as well. We can focus our attention on negative energy as well, and that can take us backwards. But anytime we are focusing our energy in a positive motion, in a positive light of our fire for creativity and passion, that is a positive movement forward. It's not something that, it's not difficult, right? It's not a difficult thing to imagine. And just like when we allow ourselves to focus on anger or frustration or disappointment or grief or sorrow or sadness or missed opportunity, anytime we focus on negative energy, the negative energy pushes forward. We can expand whichever way we wish to go. The bee. The bee does the very same thing. The bee goes from flower to flower, searching for the nectar so that they can bring it back to the hive and create the honey, so they can pollinate the flowers, so they can perpetuate nature to move forward. And you can be that bee. You can be just like that bee. Be the honeybee. Nurture and activate and pollinate your ideas and your love and your intention and your creativity all throughout, even your emotions. Pollinate your emotions. Activate what is nurturing in you, what is lovely in you, what is creative and passionate in you. Water it, nurture it, feed it. Spread that intention. Pollinate your ideas with your love, with your light. Take that action and grow towards the next step. And that's a beautiful intention to bring into the new moon that is happening on the 14th. All right, this one. And this one. The unseeing hooded warrior of inner battles. Look within before looking without. Only listen to thy voice and not the dialogue of others. The hooded falcon with claws and jaws tears flesh. We must wait to unmask, uncloak, and be ready to see with precision the target in our sights, lest we lash out and harm those we openly love. Plan, seek, swoop. And this is the hood. Hooded unseeing. That's an interesting card, isn't it? And I feel this is so if we allow our negative energy to pull forward when we're pollinating our ideas, when we're taking action, even the tiniest little bit, towards where we're going, if we're not seeing with our true heart, with our alignment, with the divine, with the light, with our intentions, with growth, with positivity, with planting seeds, if all of that isn't aligned and we are blindly moving without intention, we can do as much to undo what we wish to do in the world. If we're blindly moving forward without intention, we can undo what we're already meant to do. To see with precision, to not be blind moving forward, to be intentional. Every action is in pursuit of growth. Tending, nurturing. Building your world, creation, expansion, networking. Because that is what we're doing, right? That is that. Building your world, being the bee, nurturing it, tending it, expanding it, but doing so intentionally, not blindly. And realizing that we're not perfect. None of us are perfect. None of us are able to stay in that all by ourselves. It takes intention. It takes work. It takes every day paying attention to your energy, your state of mind, the chamber of innocence, childlike enthusiasm, being with your inner child, being with your passions and desires, being with that trust, that faith, childlike enthusiasm for what you're doing and where you're going, and belief, that childlike belief that all you have to do is imagine it and it can be true. Children have the great capacity for imagination and play and belief and trust, and they take it at face value. And maybe that's what you're being asked to do. Every action is in pursuit of growth. It's a powerful step in the right direction, but doing so with that inner precision, that seeing knowing that what we're looking for. Listen to the wind. Listen to the wind. Listen to your thoughts. Your thoughts are not you. So that's that principle of being the observer. But listening to the wind from the divine, the wind, the breath of the divine, the truth in the energy, the direction that you're being pulled to. Just like the bee, the air lifts the bee and pushes the bee, shine your light. And sister witches, understand that there's power in friendship, power in opening up and trusting and loving and being loyal and being in alignment with others in your community. Shine your light. Don't be afraid. That's creation, that's expansion, that's networking, sisterhood. Let's see. I think that air energy is very powerful in this reading today. Whoa. The goddess of light. We are sacred mirrors reflecting back the light. And Mary Magdalene, I am the bridge between heaven and earth. I am fully human and fully divine. Yeah. Listen to the wind. The voice. Listen to the voice, not the dialogue. Listen to thy voice. We are all sacred mirrors reflecting back the light, the bridge between heaven and earth. You know, I feel like the messages here, you know, the bee, when it floats the garden, from flower to flower. It knows. It's seeking out the nectar, the best, the sweetest, the truest, the one that will enable the honey to be the best. I keep going back to this inner knowing, that listening to the wind, listening to your inner voice, listening to your innocence, and trusting the light from within. And each time you go to the next thing, listening to that inner voice, trusting that reflection, that true, the sweetness, pollinating, expanding, creating, each action, growing who you are, growing those around you, growing your truth, growing your creativity, creating this beautiful honey out of your life. Just by shining your light, just by being true to who you are. A sacred mirror. We are all sacred mirrors. I see in you what I need to see of myself so that I can correct it, so that I can reflect back what is true. And that's how we do this. We go through life seeing things in people that we either see in ourselves or we don't see in ourselves. And as a sacred mirror, we reflect that back. The same light. We are all of the same light. We are all this in the universe, this innocent chamber of innocence, that childlike being of pureness. And as long as we can stay true and listen in alignment and trust the breath, trust our inner light, trust our journey, trust our path, and be unafraid of what we're creating and listening to that inner guidance. Each action we take creates the direction. This is a beautiful message, maybe one that I needed to hear today. Because sometimes I feel this, and I feel the energy, and it's so strong, and I have this impression of what it is that needs to be seen in the cards. And this morning I kept waiting, and I didn't see it. But it is all within, right? Everything starts from within. Starts with the self. Everything starts with the self. Anyways, thank you so much for listening and tuning in. And I'm Melanie Dawn. This is The Dawning Soul, and I'll see you next time. If this resonated with you, I invite you to carry it forward, subscribe, share, or simply breathe it in.